Hi, this is Elena, and today's transmission has to do with abundance on every layer and level of our lives, every aspect of our lives. So, what I have channeled with the help of my guides, my higher self, Mary Magdalene's presence, and not only, is a cosmic sigil about abundance. This cosmic symbol has to do with abundance and prosperity and wealth, the ups and downs, and everything we are undergoing as a process of awakening our spirits to the innate birthright we have for abundance. And of course, abundance comes in many ways, shapes, and forms. And we have to bring awareness to what abundance means for us, not collectively, because for each one of us is a very individual process of what that means and how it feels like, or what kind of resources represent abundance in our lives, what kind of people represent abundance in our lives. For some of us, what matters is families, friends, is people that are like-minded, or they get you. They get you, they see you for who you are, and that is also a form of abundance and the flow of the energy of abundance. And even in places where you feel lack of something, that is the opposite of abundance, the scarcity in a huge way. So what we are called to be exploring within ourselves, within the reality we have been part of, we have co-created either consciously or unconsciously, is to sit with ourselves, uncomfortable feelings and not, and find the whole spectrum of what abundance is. Sometimes it is a balanced way of money coming in and going out. Other times it is scarcity of money, so we can get into a space of reclaiming lost power from any point of time, from this lifetime most importantly, and get into a space of recognizing how some beliefs were created in us, how we view life from that perspective, and how we want things to be shifting in a different direction. So we have the goal, the end result, which might be expansion, which might be feeling and being steady financially, or with the resources you have in your life, or exponentially expanding in that aspect. Appreciating those areas of our lives that we have already abundance, which can be in many levels and layers, but it takes a bit of reflection from your end to see where you feel abundant, if that abundance that you are experiencing satisfies you, in what level, in what degree, in what way. If you would like more, and again, in what way would you like that to be? And of course, getting into a space of exploring yourself, of how something feels like emotionally and mentally, so you can explore your whole energy in every aspect of it, and reclaim those aspects of yours that have been ignored, suppressed, misguided, redirected in a way that is not in alignment with you, or it stopped being in alignment with you, so you can bring more clarity in, more awareness, and start creating from that point of view. So it's not just about perspectives, but awareness can bring a whole new level of clarity for you, so you can find your goals, you can find what you're looking for in life, what excites you, understand what experiences have been met so far in a way that I've had enough of that, or I feel a saturation in that aspect of my life, or of these kind of experiences. So now it's time for me to claim a new experience for my life, for myself, a new kind of experience in order to experience this feeling, this frequency, this kind of abundance. And I'm ready and I'm claiming it. So after this huge intro about abundance, wealth, prosperity, and how to process emotions, how you feel things about your prosperity, your wealth, your abundance. This is an important aspect, key aspect of this transmission. Recognizing, acknowledging, accepting those emotions, even if you judge them. Feel free to be in a space of I don't care what is the judgment that comes with that, but this is how I feel, and that's okay for me at this point of time. I'm not gonna try to change it and shift it. You are working at the same time on your nervous system, because everything has to do with the intensity of a feeling and how it changes our nervous system, the reaction, the action. Fight or flight mode. When in scarcity, the nervous system is so active that we feel stressed, we feel overwhelmed, frustrated with how things are going and why this and why that. Sit with all these uncomfortable feelings that change your nervous system reactions and transmute the feelings by experiencing them and asking those feelings, what are you trying to tell me? What are you saying to me now? So through that you will be finding experiences through your childhood, through how your father or your mother believed things about money, or how difficult life was for them, or how easy life was for them. So now you get into a space of not appreciating what you already have. There are many layers and aspects on this, and you are retraining your nervous system, your neuroplasticity. You are changing it in a way that you feel okay with what comes up as feelings, as nudges from financial abundance, from abundance of other kinds and sorts, that it can be already in your life and you're not seeing it enough. And I'm not saying get into a space of comparing yourself with what you have and what others have, or what you don't have, what others don't have. But even with that, it might be a good mirror to use to check in with yourself, where you are, where others are, or where you have been, and how you view yourself in that space. How you perceive yourself through the lenses of others. And it's a good use of this technique, the mirror technique, to see where you are at and where you want to be. So it's good to reflect through others sometimes. It's extremely helpful. So I'm getting down now to the transmission of the light language that needs to come through by Pleiadian and Arcturian brothers and sisters, in a way that will help you change your energy field, your magnetic field, and some of the beliefs you already hold when it comes to money, scarcity, balance, expansion, and anything that is connected to that subject. I have no clue what will be coming through. They keep me in a way that I don't need to know. So I'm going with it, and I will be sharing whatever I get, of course, in English as well. Feel the frequency. Mind you that I always do that in a space, in a container where it is taking place for integration, embodiment, empowerment, according to your own divine blueprint, not according to what my perception is on these things, but in a way that is individually customized for you specifically, that you are interested in these things and you want to expand yourself through these transmissions. So let me get down to what needs to come through. Arya harara harara harara, Arya harara harara harara, Arya harara harara harara. Welcome, brothers and sisters, for this transmission. We are creating the container for you to receive. Hail and welcome to this space. Arya harara harara harara, Arya harara harara harara, Arya harara harara harara, Arya harara harara harara. We are dissolving some outdated beliefs that they are still in your energy field, and I can feel them around third eye and crown chakra, that are influencing how you perceive abundance, scarcity and prosperity. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. We are clearing some stuff from Akashic records which have to do with the repetition of the same lessons in order to allow the wisdom to come through that you have already gained this kind of wisdom. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya ha. We've established a container with a pipeline for clearance, and we are creating the spirals for this kind of evolution that you are stepping into now. Arya harara harara harara. 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 Some feel like there's a clearance around your feet, on the ground you step at. There's a clearance that is taking place below your feet, which is connected with ancestral stuff, but also with old frequencies, old energies. So you can feel more connected with the planet Earth, with Mother Earth, in a way that will help you claim your abundance. So we are clearing the channels that are connecting you with Mother Earth, and you may visualize the ruby-colored energy and the golden energy. Arya harara harara harara. 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 Arya ha. Many of you are already connected with abundance in many ways. It's like I see gold around you, but you are not capable of seeing it right now due to some foggy energy that is created by many factors, and we want to make sure that these factors are removed from your life for your highest good, in a way that you will feel called to step into that abundance, and not in a forced way as you may have tried before, but in a way that is truly made with grace. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. They say use the visualization of spirals and vortexes in your physical body, around your physical body, below and above. And there are two vortexes in front of your chest area. We are clearing some old blockages, they say. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya harara harara harara. Arya ha. And there is one big vortex of abundance being created above your crown chakra to your soul star chakra, in a way that activates your blueprint in a different way than ever before. They say this is kind of like a gift from us to you, and it is the Pleiadians siblings that are providing with this energy. Arya harara harara harara. 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 Take a deep breath in and out. And there's a dragon energy above my crown chakra, from my back, with wings expanded from my left and right. The tail is just going swirling around my feet of this dragonian energy. He makes himself known to us, so you can feel the transmutation that takes place and the embodiment of the new frequencies. He says, open up your heart. Open up your wings. And this is it. So with this, take your time, integrate what needs to be integrated in your own way. Some reflection work, shadow work are necessary, but not obligatory. And feel free to return to this transmission as often as it feels intuitively right for you, because you will be getting some more messages while in this vibration. You may want to take some notes, mental notes or physical notes, and then step back from this transmission. Make sure you get some water, breathe in deep and slowly. And as you breathe out, please remove anything that is old, although we did a deep, detailed clearance in your energy already. You may enhance these new frequencies with your own tools and your own exercises, breathing exercises, and be open to receive the new mindset that is coming in for you by allowing the old to be dissolved organically. I hope this resonated with you. There were many beautiful energies around me, coming through me in many ways, and I know that I'm channeling through specific words and syllables, but there are too many energies coming through. Even if you don't feel it, if it doesn't resonate with you, keep what resonates with you. Let the rest go, and please let me know in the comments how you felt this and how you experienced this. It is always helpful for me and for the channelings that are coming through, and I truly appreciate your support and how you actually participate at this. Much love. As always, be true to yourself and be your true self. And see you in the next transmission. P.S. Please make sure you check the description box below where I have left an article from my website. You will find the link there where you can find things to reflect on. You can find some kind of mindset, an affirmation and a visualization you can use to support yourself integrating more of these. And please make sure you use the Sigil as well to help you and support you at this path of expanding on your abundance frequency. And you can download it for your phone, for your desktop, or any other use you feel intuitively is right for you.